So, Mixer is dead, and Facebook Gaming is trying to take over. They offered a bunch of Mixer partners like $2,500 in order to transition over, but most of them are refusing. I think uh, a lot of Mixer streamers went over from Twitch, and they're so used to that Twitch culture that Facebook Gaming just doesn't have that same appeal to them. And I can totally understand why. Facebook Gaming, being associated with Facebook, means a lot of questions about being able to preserve anonymity, which Twitch has been more known to protect. Uh, Facebook mines a lot of people's data, and it is very much a concern of how much data that they have of everybody. And I think those privacy concerns are extremely valid. Uh, Facebook offered a huge contract for Ninja and Shroud, and well, they refused both of them, which either means that they're happy with the money that they made, or they really did not want to be exclusive to Facebook Gaming, which I can also understand. Uh, but Facebook Gaming is pushing deals with Microsoft, which I imagine is why part of this transaction happened. And maybe Facebook Gaming bought out Mixer. Maybe Microsoft was looking for a way out because they didn't see a chance for their for that platform to be profitable for them. So, uh, Facebook and Microsoft are working together with Project xCloud. It looks like imagine a scenario where people can instantly move from watching a Facebook Gaming's creators live stream to jumping in and playing the game with their closest friends all in one click. Admittedly, like, that sounds pretty cool. To be able to go from watching a stream to straight up just playing the game and like trying it out, especially with Xbox Game Pass and having those games available on PC. I think that would be a huge opportunity. So I definitely see what Facebook is trying to do. Now they're simply gonna have to win over people's trust, and I think they do have an opportunity to build a new base, but I don't think they're gonna get it from Mixer streamers. There might be a few that move over, and I'm sure that they're trying to make the transition as seamless as possible. But it seems like most Mixer users are moving back to Twitch. Uh, Twitch has really gained a lot of steam over the past few years, even after Ninja and Shroud left for Mixer. Uh, Twitch has kept growing, and I feel like that Twitch culture that Mixer was trying to recreate was also part of that appeal to why the streamers went over there. And Facebook Gaming simply doesn't have that. And I would feel a very similar way if YouTube tried to do the same thing. We know that YouTube doesn't quite harness that Twitch culture, but they do have the appeal of a lot of Twitch users also use YouTube because they take a lot of their highlight clips and they put their highlight clips on YouTube, and a lot of streamers grow from YouTube just by like posting clips of their Twitch channels on there. So I could definitely see that. This article from The Verge shows that after speaking with at least 30 Mixer partners, I only found a single person who has committed to switching to Facebook Gaming. So there is it seems like there's going to be a very small user base of Mixer streamers that are actually going to switch to Facebook Gaming and are going to have that as like their primary streaming platform. I really thought that Mixer would survive simply because of its ties with Xbox, and I thought, well, you can watch Mixer directly from your Xbox One, and I thought that that would make it more appealing, but it doesn't seem to be that case. It doesn't seem like the ties with Xbox really made much of a difference. And I think if Mixer tried to be its own thing a little bit more and had sort of like its own gimmick available, it could have survived, but it was pretty much just like Twitch but with less users, and unless you have the patience to grind it out, you're gonna be in for a rough ride. So, in hindsight, it really makes sense why Mixer didn't survive this, and we'll have to see if there's any other platforms that really take off. But I feel like Twitch kind of has the gaming live streams on lock at this point, and its next closest competitor really is YouTube. Um, I feel like if you do want to get into the streaming business, you might want to focus on tailoring your product to other kinds of streamers. I mean, Twitch has now branched out and is now more accessible to other streamers that don't game. You know, the just chatting feature has really taken off and has really, I feel like it's been a huge success for bringing in non-gamers for streaming on their platform. And I feel like the same is also the case for, what was it? Well, I know that, like, Picardo TV, for example, is a huge art streaming service. Now, do they have nearly as much of an audience as Twitch or YouTube? No. But the appeal of Picardo is that you're going there specifically to watch art streamers. So, if you have a platform that's dedicated to, like, a specific group, like maybe if they had a streaming service that was dedicated to something like poker, I don't know, just something else. I do know that poker is probably pretty popular on Twitch, so maybe not that specifically, but if you can find like another niche demographic of streamers with less of an audience, you can work with that and build it to tailor to them. But at this point, it doesn't look like Twitch is going to be dethroned anytime soon. So, if you want to be a streamer, you could try with Facebook gaming. You can try with YouTube. Some people actually fare pretty well on YouTube, but I don't know how Facebook is going to work. I don't know how much of a user base people are going to have on there. Facebook is a huge website, so there is potential over there for different streamers to make it big. I guess it depends on how well Facebook actually promotes their material. It could happen. I mean, I could see like just coming across streams while you're scrolling through your Facebook feed. I don't totally know how it works, but yeah, at this point, it looks like Twitch is the king in the streaming business, and is anyone out there to dethrone them? There was an opportunity, but it's kind of similar to like how many people have tried to make YouTube competitors in the video business, like vid.me. It failed, and it failed for other reasons, obviously, but it seems to me that social media can't really take off unless they have a niche demographic. Byte, the people that made Vine originally, they made its spiritual successor, and it hasn't taken off because TikTok has essentially taken Vine's place in the short mobile video business. So there's really not much of an opportunity there. You can't really make direct competitors against a huge platform like that. You gotta have your own niche category. So, obviously Twitch is far from perfect as a streaming service, but I don't see anyone dethroning them anytime soon. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a new platform that comes along and usurps Twitch's throne. That could even be Facebook gaming for all I know, but I seriously doubt it. We'll have to see what happens in the upcoming years, but I mean, if you thought Mixer had a chance, well, I guess it goes to show that even a huge company like Microsoft can't take it over quite the same. Alright, I'll see you later. Hope you all have a good one. Stay safe out there during the pandemic. Take care. Peace out.